Hello, everybody. Welcome to DraftKings. My name is Tyron Atkins, and I am your host. Now, week 3 is over of the English Premier League, and it's the international break. That's right. We've got a week off before we resume festivities on week 4. So we're asking some questions, me and the boys here. Joining me to my left is Jamie Hinks, and over here we've got Edo Del Monte, and finally, good old Andy Davis. So the question is this. Simple. 3 weeks in, which player has impressed you the most? Edo.
Well, impressed, considering where he came from, Mason Holgate of Everton, just because that looked like a bad defence. And even with the arrival of Ronald Koeman, I think a quote got mentioned that was a Mourinho one, which was, teams don't forget their bad habits very quickly. And people thought, I thought Everton would be a car crash at the start, but that Koeman would eventually get them on the right track. They've already looked better defensively. And one of the examples is Holgate, who's been very solid, good tackling numbers, good interception numbers on DK. Week 2 he was 2,300, and I think you'd have gotten 7 or 8 points out of it. It was very little, I remember. It was so cheap. And I think they just put him in there because they thought, well, you know, like all those, you read a season preview and they take they say, oh, these are the youngsters you should look out for. Then you go, yeah, right, I'm not going to see most of those guys. Yeah. He's actually been on the pitch and he's actually been doing really well.
He's slotted right in for Stones,
yeah.
Because obviously Stones, there was a Stones golf in the Everton defence, and they've given this young guy a chance. And I'm with you, I think he's been outstanding. How old is he, 20, 21?
Yeah, 20, I think. It's
brilliant. No, he looks like a Rolls Royce in the making. So that's your one. Jamie Higgs, which player has impressed you the most in the first 3 weeks?
I think Raheem Sterling. He's, I mean, I've struggled to find an England player that had a worse Euros than him. He had everything. He had all the criticism in the press. He played badly. I thought he probably was one of our best players against Iceland. It's not saying much, but he won the penalty. He looked quite lively for all of about 10 minutes. For all the 10 minutes that Roy Hodgson allowed them to play. But yeah, under Pep, there was that story that Pep wanted, he was involved in the transfer of Sterling to City in the first place, which wouldn't surprise me at all. He's been a huge part of their team so far. 2 goals, 1 assist in the league. He also won a penalty in the first game, which gave them the impetus to actually go on and win against Sunderland. I know it's only Sunderland, but I think he's really hit the ground running, and I'm really happy about it just because for England it bodes really, really well for the future. And he was very, very good when he was very young at Liverpool as well. I don't really understand.
This could be a Pep factor thing, though, isn't it? Because it's either he loves you, and you respond in the way that he has, and certain players in his previous clubs at Munich and Barcelona, or he doesn't like you, and off you go, like a Zlatan Ibrahimovic back in the day, and obviously Joe Hart now.
Yeah, but I think he's quite honest when he'll tell you why he doesn't like you. I think he'll say.
I've heard he doesn't.
Does he not like that?
No.
I mean, Zlatan says.
You read Zlatan's book.
That's what Zlatan
I've said this before.
So it's gospel.
Everyone must read Zlatan's book if you haven't already. But no, very famously, he's a bit of an ice queen if he doesn't fancy you.
According to Zlatan.
According to Zlatan. Joe Hart, he is lovely.
Really? Did he say that?
He likes the City fans, Joe Hart. So.
Oh, well. Good luck to him in Northern Italy.
Yeah, good luck.
And finally, Andy Davis, who's impressed you the most so far?
Speaking as a Spurs fan, Michel Vorm has impressed me because he just hasn't been a terrifying calamity in goal. He's been excellent. At the game against Liverpool, you made some outstanding saves. He saved his points.
His running off the line was maniacal, terrifying, and perfect.
He slotted right into the Pochettino system, and I honestly thought when Lloris went off after half an hour against Everton, I thought we're doomed. But Vorm's come in and been absolutely first class. And a couple of special mentions to Fellaini at United as well, because I mean, who saw that coming? And on the subject of who saw that coming, Victor Moses as well.
Yeah.
Palace legend. Yeah. I was going to mention
Palace legend Victor Moses.
Wigan legend.
The Wigan legend. Just special mention to those 2 guys who you would have thought wouldn't see a minute of Premier League action this season. All 3 players you wouldn't have thought would have seen a minute of Premier League action this season, and they've all been really excellent.
They should quite rightly make a lot of our 8-man lineups, I think.
Vorm's ridiculously expensive.
Maybe not Fellaini.
I'm not sure about any of that. I just don't think Moses will get on the pitch enough from the start. No. I mean, I think if you picked him in a GPP, a big contest, and you wanted to differentiate yourself, then maybe because he might come on and score a late goal. Same goes for Batshuayi, but he's not going to.
I think Vorm's probably the most expensive keeper on draft.
Yeah, he is at the moment because Spurs have been genuinely quite good and he makes a lot of game against Liverpool.
Week 2 against Crystal Palace, he was cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not cheap.
He was absolutely magnificent against Liverpool. I haven't seen a performance like that yet this season.
No, I was highly impressed. I'm going to say Eden Hazard because I think so far he's been player of the season. in 3 weeks. Well, what about you guys? Who's impressed you? You can let us know. Tweet us if you like. Welcome to DraftKings, and welcome to the big time.